Hello, guys, and welcome back to Life with Paulie. So, today's going to be a little bit of a different video, but if you're not familiar with my channel, I moved out of my apartment into my 2007 Saturn Ion, and I'm currently saving money to buy a minivan to turn into my tiny home. But today, I just wanted to talk about this little cutie pie here, Annabelle. She is a Chihuahua Dachshund mixed, and I just love her to death. I was living with my mom and my mom's boyfriend, my brother's dad, and my brother when I got her. Where I used to live, the landlord did not want pets. However, the place that we lived in was an okay place, but it wasn't totally up to par, and we had mice in the place. The apartment was like infested with mice. It was just totally infested. I tried everything to get rid of the mice. When we first moved in, we didn't really see anything, but then we started seeing like mice poop in our drawers, our kitchen drawers, and our kitchen cabinets, and things like that. And I bought, like, I would say I bought 10 bricks of decon bait blocks. They're little green blocks if you ever seen them, and I put them in the cabinets. At first, we were putting mouse traps in the cabinets and stuff like that, and on the countertops. And we caught so many in the mouse traps and killed so many mice. It was just unbelievable. I would say about 40 mice. And then I started buying the decon green bricks, decon, to get rid of them, and I bought about 10 bricks, and all 10 bricks was eaten. So that's how bad it was infested with the mice. And I told the landlord this too. He didn't really do nothing about it. He gave us a few more bricks of decom, but that was about it. But my point was, is we had mice running around, but yet he said we could not have pets. And I just said, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to get a pet. I don't care if he likes it or not. And I got Annabelle here. And I found her on Craigslist, I believe it was. And she was $150 when I bought her. And I've had her now for a good, I believe it was 6 years or so. And she's just a wonderful, obedient dog. I just love her so much. And she is definitely my cuddle buddy. And I got her from a lady. The lady bring her wrapped up in a blanket. She's a Chihuahua Dachshund mixed. If you've seen my other videos, if you haven't seen my other videos, I got other videos of Annabelle, and she's a pretty long dog. She's a fast dog too. She loves to run on the grass, and she loves to run around the land here at my daughter's house, outside of my daughter's house. And I don't keep her on a leash because I don't really have to. Not around the house, I don't. She listens to me. She comes when I call her, and if she goes towards the road and I see her go towards the road, I will say, Annabelle, come here, and she will come right to me. And yeah, she used to sleep with my mom's boyfriend. She was mainly my dog because I bought her, and I bought her for me. But this little shit pie here, she wouldn't sleep with me. She would always sleep with my mom. She would come and make sure I was in bed, but she wouldn't sleep with me. She would sleep with my mom's boyfriend or my mom. My mom and her boyfriend, my brother's dad, didn't really sleep together. Um, I know, kind of a weird situation, right? But they didn't really sleep together. So she would either sleep with my mom or my mom's boyfriend. And after my mom's boyfriend ended up in a nursing home, and he ended up passing away in 2021, um, Annabelle here picked my mom to sleep with, her grandma. And she loved my mom to death. She would always sleep with her. She loves to be underneath the covers at night. It could be 80 degrees out, and she wants to be underneath the covers. If you don't know, Chihuahuas get cold very quickly and fast for some reason. They're not like other breeds of dogs. They get very cold. Even if it's warm out, sometimes they're cold. But she loves to cuddle up. She loves to be underneath the blankets. But anyway, she used to go underneath my mom's blankets. She would come up and check on me. It'd be funny because I'd see her come up into my room because I was upstairs and my mom was downstairs. And she would come up in my room and she would look to see if I was there, make sure I was there, come up on the bed, give me kisses, go back down to my mom and get underneath her covers. And I'm sure it was very hard on her when my mom died. My mom was laying on a hospital bed in 2022, and she ended up dying on February 5th, 2022. I have that in many of my other videos. All my subscribers know that. She ended up dying. Annabelle was on the bed when she passed away, and she would not get off the bed. I was trying to get her off the bed and to make her stay off the bed. But she just wouldn't. She wanted to stay by my mom. She knew something was up. I think she knew she was gone already. I think pets can sense that, and she did not want to get off the bed. And the nurse came, and the hospice nurse did come at first, and she checked my mom and stuff like that, and vital signs to make sure she was gone, and she was definitely gone. And I tried to get the dog off the bed even when the nurse was there, and she would not get off the bed. As soon as I put her on the floor, she would jump back up there because she knew her grandma was gone. She knew something was wrong. And then the funeral parlor came to pick her up. They brought a van. They came. It was like at 3 a.m. I think it was 2 a.m., 3 a.m., something like that. Because my daughter was a couple hours away. She lived a couple hours away. I lived in Rome, New York at the time. She lived in Coxsackie, New York, which I live in Coxsackie, New York right now. I'm actually outside of her house, inside my car. If you want to know why I moved out of my apartment and into my car, go watch my previous videos. Anyways, yeah, the funeral parlor came with the van to pick up my mom, and she was on the bed, and I tried to put her down even before they picked her up, and she would not get down. She was just, it was a crazy, crazy thing. I kept my mom at my house for a couple hours so my daughter could spend time with her and stuff before the funeral parlor took her away. Because I had her cremated. Basically, I had her cremated right away. That's what she wanted done. She wanted to be cremated right away. So I had her cremated right away. And the dog was on the bed, and then I did take her off, and she stayed off the bed, and then as soon as they picked my mom off the hospital bed to put her on in the red velvet body bag, the dog jumped up there and was wondering where she went, and my mom was gone, and she was just having a fit, this puppy right here. She was crying, and she was smelling the bed, wondering where grandma went, where my mama went, and I know she misses her to death, and I know she misses my brother's dad, which was my mother's boyfriend, and I know she misses my brother too. My brother, he moved away. He lives about 5 hours away from me. So, but this is the love of my life, basically, right now. She's helped me through a lot. She's helped me through the depression. She's helped me get through the death of my mom. And she's just been a tremendous little pet to me. So I would like to know from you guys out there. I know some of my subscribers, like Judy May Collins. If you don't know her channel, she's got a fur baby. And I know Vivian Van Life, I think it is. She's got a fur baby named Sam. Her dog kind of looks like my dog, only he's a little bit fatter. Her dog Sam, I think, is the same breed as my dog, maybe a little bit of a different breed, but they kind of look the same. Her dog is tan, and his name is Sam. But yeah, I watch their channels and I love their little puppies. Judy May Collins, she's got a bigger dog than I got and a different dog. I think hers is a boxer. But if you have any fur babies out there, I'd like to hear your stories about your fur babies and, if they helped you through stuff, or I would like to know more about, how you feel about your fur babies. I think fur babies are just like family. I did have a kitty cat. I ended up giving the kitty cat away when I ended up moving into my car because I didn't think it was a very good situation for a cat to live in, especially when you got to have a litter box. The dog loves it because, like I said, she likes to cuddle up with me and she likes to be underneath the covers. And I have her water dish, which is right there. As you can see, she's got a water dish and she eats very well. I take care of her very well. And most of the time, we're outside during the day, all day anyway. We do not stay in the car 24/7. We're pretty much outside. Now, it is going to be winter time, so we're going to be in the car more, but she'll like that more anyway to be in the car because she likes to be covered up and warm during the winter time. And it's going to get cold here because I live in New York. I live in Coxsackie, New York, which is about 10 minutes from Catskill, New York. So it is going to get very cold here. And she's going to enjoy being in the car covered up with the blankets. I have this blanket. I have a plush blanket for her. And she also has that blanket back there, if you could see it. It's kind of a black and blue striped blanket that actually was my mom's. And I let the puppy keep it. The original blanket I got with the puppy, I ended up throwing out. I kept that one because that one my mom was covered up with when she died. I have washed it since then, but I let the puppy keep that, and she likes to cuddle up in that and roll up in that. So yeah, and that is my mom right there. If you could see that urn right there, that's my mom. Um, I don't know if I could turn it or not. Yep, there it goes. I turned it, and as you can see, it's got a golden rose on it, and that's because my mom's name, her name was Rose, and that is a mother of pearl vase with a golden rose on it. I actually got that from eBay, and it's gold. It's got a golden rose, it's got the golden top, and it's got the mother of pearl vase. And that was only $98 from eBay. You could get them brand new on eBay or other websites too for anywhere from 98 to 150. I mean, of course, they got more expensive ones, but that one fit my mother just perfect because her name was Rose. And that's why I got her that one. And I keep her with me always. And yeah, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember, you can support the channel by subscribing down below, and let me know about your fur baby. I would like to know about your fur baby, whether it be a cat, a dog, or even if you got another pet that helps you through things, depression, anxiety, stress, whatever the case may be, whether it be a bird, a fish, a lizard, a snake. I don't care. I would like to hear what kind of pets you guys have and how you feel about your pets and what you think about your pets and what they've helped you through. And just let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to support the channel, you could do that totally free by hitting the subscribe button. And I will see you in my next video.